probably the first time it's been fired in over a year. Last time we had this car out, I think Cousin Paul was popping willies at the track with it. Probably one of the most budget built engines that we did on the channel. Dad's car's been sitting here for a while. I guess time we pull it out. At least check the oil. Got stuff all over. It's like a damn table. We painted this a long time ago for his 60th birthday. It's like starting to crack up. Barn fell on this car a long time ago. That hood used to be on my white car. So what actually makes my dad's car a little bit different than the other budget builds we did is we actually built this turbo kit on a speed density system and used an FMU. This is one of those 302 flip piston stock bottom end engines that I built. GT40P heads with upgraded springs. Actually has a Cobra cam in it from a 93 Cobra. FMU with 24-pound injectors. Home built turbo kit based off the OM3 design. Just a speed density build. It's not a mass air at all. So we plan on doing a little bit of something with this. Fuel's even any good, but it fired right up. Like, we were super budget with this turbo build, but we're going to be changing that soon here on the channel. Got a couple good ideas. We're going to start ripping some of the stuff out, going right straight to mass air, and actually pushing the limits a little bit of this motor. We'll go take it for a ride. It's been a while. We want to build an exhaust for it so my dad can enjoy the car, and we want to tune it so it runs even better for him when he's out and about. So let's go take it for a ride. And got 60 PSI on the oil. That's a standard oil pump in the motor. Let's go make a hit in the car, which hasn't been driven in a year. So we got on the road and got down the street and figured out we'd go over to the car wash and give it a quick bath before we went out and shook it down for the first time in a year. Boy, we didn't get very far and found out that we didn't have a whole lot of fuel in the car. Well, I guess it would be smart to put some fuel in it before we went. We had like 1/8 of a tank. Guy down the road started breaking up on me. You can see how long it's been since we put fuel in this car. I gotta get this stupid seat belt fixed. 87, 89s have suffered from the button not working. We did shoot this film yesterday, and the camera I have over here had a huge smudge in the middle of it I didn't even see. So here's us the next day redoing it. This is your basic build, guys. This is a GT40 stock bottom end flipped pistons, GT40P rebuilt heads, GT40 intake. So everything in this motor is production form. Built this T5 out of broken extra parts that we had on the channel. You know, stuff that I probably wouldn't sell to a customer. And for what it's worth, it's done what it needed to do. So this EFI system is on a speed density system, which means that we've been cheating the 24-pound injectors and the Cobra cam with a speed density computer using an FMU. I got a playlist right here of work that we did to the car for several years. It made about 370, 360, 370, 400 wheel on about 7 pounds of boost with the stock ECU and no chip. Obviously, the speed density, you can't really tune it. I have tunes from my old black car with the same exact engine build and 42-pound injectors with a slot MAF that'll just literally plug and play in this car. Not bad, man. We got some cool plans with Dad's car. If you watch the fuel pressure over here on the right side, you'll see it spike. That's the FMU actually working. picking up about 20% more horsepower as soon as we switch over to a mass air. Nasty. All right, that wasn't too bad. One of my favorite builds that I had here on the channel. But you can see how it's struggling to kind of idle. That's just the speed density system. Doesn't have the ability to adjust like a mass air would or a chip tune would do. It's gonna be a 400 wheel car, 420 wheel car, and my dad will be able to drive the shit out of it until it dies. Just a basic build for the street car. Once we get it tuned up a little bit, I ain't got to worry about that idle issue. It'll go away. We'll get these gauges put back in the car and Y pipe put on the exhaust here that we had from the black car. So we had some extra parts that we've been saving for a number of years. We've got this old Ford Motorsports plug that was like a mass air conversion back in the day. Kind of hard to find this thing, but I think the harness that's in my dad's car is already converted. We also got 42-pound injectors. These are the Ford Racing 42-pound injectors. These are the old EV1 style. And last, we have the chip tunes that we've saved over the years. I'm sure one of these chips actually will plug and play and actually run the car, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty basic little GT40 build here on the channel we're always talking about. I enjoy driving Dad's car once in a while, and I want to make it so he can driving around on like a random Sunday or even just a random day and it not stall or give him any issues. If you guys enjoy this sort of content, you got a GT40 build with a little turbo on it, comment below, let me know what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't, consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Check out that join button, exclusive content to the channel. Appreciate all my members. But outside of that, had a little fun drive with my dad's car. It's been over a year. You can do a little bit of content on here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. See you soon in the other videos. Thanks for watching.